love, and welcome back to another video. I am back, and today we're going to be talking about buildup. Buildup on scalp, buildup on the hair. We're going to talk about it. So let's get straight into it. We're not going to waste any time, okay? And I got my notes with me to keep me on script, on schedule, and not long-winded. Okay, let's get started so I don't get too long-winded, okay? All right, so buildup on the scalp. What causes buildup on the scalp? So when you're thinking about buildup on the scalp, think about the environment. Y'all, I live in Georgia, and springtime, that pollen, whew. If y'all from Georgia, I don't know where else in the states, in other states that got pollen like crazy, but in Georgia, if you park your car outside, it's like a thick layer of pollen on your car. It turns it green. It turns your walkway green. It turns everything green. Green, green, green. So when you think about the environment, when folks walking all over, just walking here outside, we outside, and our hair is outside as well. So depending on where you're going, like what you're doing. Some of y'all go play in mud. Like, I know people who do like the mud stuff. Some of y'all go dirt biking. Is that something? They go and then zoom and do all that, and the dirt be, all in the end. Where y'all think it's going? On the scalp. I remember when y'all, when we were in Aruba last year, right? We did the whole ATV thingy, right? And so the people were like, our sand is very fine. It gets in everything. So even if you have like a hair, some type of mesh thing to put on over your face, if it's not, very compact, the sand will still get through. They said it's very fine. So they had their own gear stuff, their own stuff for you to purchase, like the eyewear, and then the thing that you put over your hair, and the mask thing that you put over your face. They had their own stuff made just for their Aruba sand, because they said it's very, very it's very fine and it gets through everything, right? So we, I was like, bet, baby, I gotta protect my locks. And mind you, all of us on the trip got locks, right? I was like, I gotta protect my locks. So I got one for my hair. I got one for my face. I got the glasses thing. Okay. One of my friends was like, I don't need nothing for my hair. So she just got the thing for her eyes and the thing for her face. Child, by the time we were done going through the jungle, whatever, with the ATVs, we all looked up at her and just started laughing. Because, baby, was just let me tell you, even with my thing on, you still felt like some gritty stuff on you. So she didn't have any on. So yeah, but if y'all could just, I wish I took a picture. I didn't take a picture. I would have shown y'all. I would have listen. When I tell you, over here, literally from where the glasses stop all the way up, the hair was just a different color. All of that got on there. So maybe she had to wash her hair that night. But just think about it. When you go throughout the day, some of y'all don't wash y'all wash your hair once a month. What y'all think for 30 days with your hair collected? For 30 days, what's happening with your scalp. So when you think about the scalp buildup, it is the products you're putting in your hair, on your scalp. Some people, y'all be putting these products, and there's nothing wrong with putting products if you have a good shampoo routine. Some of y'all put products and don't touch your scalp, don't clean your scalp for a month. That's buildup. Some of y'all, so the products will cause buildup. If you're like me, who have an overactive sebaceous gland, your sebum will build up, will just pile on top on your scalp. It just builds up and clog your pores if you're not getting it clean, if you're not cleaning your scalp often, right? So you got the sebum that's building up on your scalp, products that's building up on your scalp, the environment that's building up on your scalp. And if you don't have a good shampoo, a good cleansing routine for your scalp, you are going to be in some trouble. You might not see the effects like in a day or a week or a month or in a year, but over time it does something to your scalp, okay? Some folks might have to clean more often than others, but it all depends on what you got going on. Some of y'all don't have overactive sebaceous glands like I do. Some of y'all might be just normal. Some of y'all might be underactive. And for me and my clients, I don't use products on my clients to retighten their locks, but some people use products to slick the lock and make it all smooth and stuff to retighten it. So I've seen people use products to retighten. I've seen, and then people, of course, use products to palm roll. So you got to think about all of that when you, when we're talking about scalp buildup, okay? So symptoms of scalp buildup. How would I know if I have a bunch of scalp buildup going on? One, your scalp gonna itch like crazy when it's time. If you're taking too long, by the time your scalp start itching, it's like, baby, you overdue. You overdue for a cleanse. You overdue for a cleanse. So for me, ideally, I have to wash my hair every week. But, you know, sometimes I have my lazy moments. So I will go 2 weeks. Yeah, itch like this. I'm like, oh, okay. Baby, if I go 3 weeks, I'm like, oh. Like, it's time. So when I'm getting lazy and my scalp start itching, I'm like, oh, Lord, I know I done gone too long. I know. So when your scalp start itching, it's telling you, oh, you overdue for a cleanse. Okay. Now, if your scalp itches often, even after you clean it, and it's still itching like crazy. Yeah, I saw the video I did last week about the scalp thinning and stuff like that. You're gonna start having thinning in that area, and you need to go check it out because it could be a form of alopecia that is revving up to go full blown. So you have to go see. I said go see a dermatologist because it could be inflammation in the scalp. It could be some type of alopecia. I can't think of the name because I know a client who has it. But I can't think of a name because, you know, there's different types of alopecia. There's permanent, there's temporary, there's a bunch of different types of alopecia. Go get it checked out because if after you cleanse your hair and you're still itching like crazy all the time and stuff like that, go check it out because there's something deeper going on, you know, internally. So go check it out. Okay. So if you start, so the itching, you're overdue for cleansing. And even when you like, if you're not itching, but you kind of scratch your hair or run your fingers through your scalp and you have things under your nail, you got buildup and stuff under your nails, it's buildup. Time to clean. That's a symptom. Time to go clean your scalp, okay? If it's flaky, time to go clean. Now, some of y'all might have seborrheic dermatitis and some other stuff. So, baby, even after you cleanse your hair, you're still flaking. Because if you're stressed, it's overactive, you can shampoo today, tomorrow you're flaking. So that's different if you're dealing with that. But for some of y'all that just don't shampoo your hair often and you start flaking, those are symptoms. You got buildup on your scalp. Go shampoo. If it's crusty, if it's gunky, like when you scratch your hair and you got gunk underneath your nail, that's most likely, that's most likely, especially if it's like oily, greasy feeling, but it's tan. That's your sebaceous glands. That's all the collections of oil over the time that you did not shampoo. So if you didn't shampoo in 2-3 weeks, that's the collection of oil and other environmental stuff in your hair that you're scratching off your scalp. It's time to clean your scalp, okay? If you're having redness on your scalp, it's time to clean your scalp, okay? So those are the symptoms when you have buildup and irritation and stuff like that on your scalp. So solutions, okay? I know some of y'all don't want to hear this, but just wash your hair. Wash your hair regularly, okay? And make sure. Some of y'all will say, well, I do wash regularly, Pauline, but it still itches and it's still scratching and I still have flakes or whatever. Baby, you still got, some of y'all don't clean the products well enough off your scalp. You shampoo, some of my clients wash their own hair and they be coming shampoo still be in their hair. What you rushing for? Take your time. Go through it. Rinse your hair really well. Get the product off your head. The shampoo is good for cleansing. Yes, it is. But make sure you get it all off the soap and stuff like that because you don't want the soap drying on your scalp. Then you're going to be itching. And then it's going to take your time and wash it all off. So even though if you're saying you're washing regularly, you might not be cleaning it well enough. and you're still having, and it's creating issues and buildup and stuff like that. So make sure you're washing regularly and cleaning your hair well, okay? Some of y'all not good at cleaning your hair well. Some of y'all got that thick hair and y'all can't get through your scalp. Then go to a professional and have them professionally shampoo your hair, okay? Also, make sure you pay attention to the product that you're using when you're shampooing your hair, okay? Detox. Detox your scalp. Some of y'all don't detox y'all scalp. And I get it, I understand, and I'm one of the some of y'all. I ain't even ashamed to say it. I'm one of the some of y'all. But I do wash my hair more often than, I do wash my hair often. Other than my lazy days, I do wash my hair often, right? But some of y'all don't detox. And I'm into some of y'all, just so y'all don't feel like I'm picking on y'all. I'm not picking on y'all. As I educate myself, I make sure to educate y'all. Y'all know I've been studying out hair loss, and there is so much we can do to prevent hair loss, but when you don't know, you don't do better. But I'm helping y'all to know so you can do better. What's the saying? When you know better, you do better. So I'm helping y'all to know better so we all can do better, okay? So we're going to be on this journey together of doing better, okay? So do scalp detoxes. I've been learning about the different scalps and what it looks like under what the scalp looks like under a detector, it's so fascinating to me. So like I said, when I know better, I'm going to do better. And when I do better, I make sure I'm going to let y'all know so y'all can know better and do better, okay? So make sure you're doing scalp detoxes. If you don't know how to detox the scalp, definitely get a hair analysis, a scalp analysis, because once you get a scalp analysis, you can see what's going on and what needs to be done. There are people who specialize in scalp detox and stuff like that. So look for somebody in your area if you don't know what you're doing, okay? All right. So we talked about the scalp detox. Also exfoliate your scalp. There are products out there that help exfoliate your scalp. Just like some of y'all go in these Korean bathhouses and y'all got to get y'all body exfoliated and y'all body feel nice and smooth and soft and stuff like that. Well, it's the same thing with our scalp. We got to exfoliate that scalp, okay? I don't know. I can only go back to when we know better, we do better, because, yeah. At least I wash my hair often. Some of y'all be going like 2 months. 3 months. Let's do better, okay? Let's do better. Okay, so exfoliate your scalp. Avoid harsh chemicals. Also, some folks, some people might not know this, so I'm gonna say it. After you shampoo your hair and you condition your hair, now this is for folks who locks are mature. That's conditioning. If your locks are not mature, you should not be conditioning. Okay. So for my mature folks who are conditioning their locks, make sure you're just putting the conditioner on the locks and not on the scalp, because the conditioner is not for the scalp, it's for the hair, okay? So make sure you're doing that. And once y'all shampoo, and when you're rinsing out your hair, make sure you're rinsing it out really good so there's no residue left on your scalp, yada, 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 okay? So I think that's all of it for the scalp. Now the hair, same thing with the hair. The sebaceous glands, the buildup on the hair, right? Okay, so we're on the buildup with the hair. The sebaceous gland, the sebum that's on the scalp, it gets onto the hair too. When you put the hair under the detector, you can see the oils, you can see all of that on the hair. And it's like, too child. So if you have overactive sebaceous glands and it gets, and you're not shampooing your hair often, that oil just trickles its way down to your hair. And the sebaceous gland is not the type of oil that seeps back into, that penetrates the hair. It just sits on top. Because, y'all, there's 2 different types. The oil either penetrates or seals or sits on the hair, okay? That's why I tell y'all, be careful with all y'all be slapping these oils on y'all head. That's fine and all. But if you're not somebody who shampoo often and you layering this oil, layering, and this oil that does not penetrate, then it's just sitting there creating buildup, right? So if y'all need oils that penetrate, once you put it in, it absorbs nicely and it penetrates and do all that stuff, go check out my website because I got oils just for us, okay? But anywho, so the products, and I'm not saying don't put products in your hair because my locks are colored. So because of that, I have to use, I don't have to, I choose to. The Olaplex has a smooth smoother leave-in conditioner, but it's a cream. So I put it on my locks, but I put it on my locks after I shampoo my hair. What time is it? Okay, I put it on my locks after I shampoo my hair. So my locks are still wet, so the cream is able to spread more easily throughout my locks, right? And not just, just be there. So I'll put it on there. So, but it is product on the lock. So I do that for my colored locks. So for y'all who don't have colored locks, don't put creams and stuff on your locks that you're not gonna rinse out. For my non-colored folks, I know that sounds weird, but y'all get it. Hair color for my non-hair color folks, okay? But for me, I put this creamy thing on my locks because I have my locks are colored, and I'm trying to prevent breakage and all this other stuff, and I'm trying to add moisture and all of that, right? So because of that, I do that, but I also shampoo my hair often. So the product is not just sitting there for weeks and weeks and weeks at a time, okay? So the products you put in your hair, the environment, your environment, you walking around, debris, stuff, all that stuff. The type of water you use on your hair, harder water that leaves the minerals and all that stuff on your hair. When you go to the pool, the chlorine and all the stuff, the chemical and all that stuff on your locks creates buildup. All the stuff will create buildup on your locks, okay? So the symptoms that you're gonna experience, how do you know if you're having buildup and stuff like that? Your hair will feel hard or crunchy. You know it's you got some buildup going on, or it's just dry. That could be another reason too. It's just dry, but when it feels like that, it's time for a shampoo. Just go ahead and shampoo. It's feeling dry and hard or whatever, go ahead and shampoo. Your locks will look dull. That's from product buildup. It will look dingy, from product buildup. It may start feeling heavy, like it's lifeless. There's no movement from product buildup. Y'all know I like my movement, okay? So when my hair just started looking stiff, baby, I need to shampoo it, because you might say, well, I don't put products, but the environment, the waters we use and different things like that can, create buildup of any kind on our hair. So we got to clean our hair. So the solution, well, before I go into the solution, the result of not taking care of your strands, your locks, with buildup is that buildup over time, when it's not taken care of, especially when you have buildup inside of the lock, it weakens, it suffocates the lock strand. It suffocates it, then it weakens it and causes breakage eventually. So make sure you're cleaning your hair often. So the solution, do lock detox. And you don't have to, depending on what you use. Like for me, I don't use product to maintain my locks. Like palm roll people use products to maintain their locks, okay? Some people who interlock, they interlock with product. I don't know why. I do know why. They want that smooth look or whatever, but I'm not a fan of using product to interlock. That's just me, okay? If somebody do it, that's them, but that's just not me. But if your loctician does do that, just make sure you're shampooing your hair more often, and you may need to detox more often. So, depending on, what's going on with your hair, you can get a hair analysis to get it under, the detector to see what's going on, to see if you need to do a lock detox. And I'm going to show y'all some of this. Yeah, I'm so excited to show you guys just some of the images and what it looks like under a detector. Yeah, I'm so excited. But anywho, let me get back to it. Okay, so lock detox, use lightweight water-based products. If you need lightweight products, y'all know I got you. Just head on over to my website to put your order in. And wash your locks regularly, okay? And if you know you're prone, if you know you're prone to products, or you might have colored locks and you use a cream like I do, just when you shampoo, clarify when you shampoo. Let your first shampoo be a clarifying shampoo. Then you can go into your moisturizing shampoo. For my mature lock folks, moisturizing shampoo. If your locks ain't mature, don't be over here. Stick to the clarifying shampoo and that's it, okay? But when your locks are mature and you want to make sure you're giving your locks the best cleansing chance, opportunity, or whatever it is, clarify. Then move into your moisturizing shampoo, and then repeat your routine, okay? So, yeah, that is all that I have for you guys with the scalp buildup, the hair buildup. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to do the stuff that people do. Like, comment, and subscribe, baby. Subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. Do all the good stuff, okay? If you need, I know I'm not accepting new clients for retightenings and stuff or installs, but I am installing with my mentees and folks that I'm working with. I'm installing with them to just help them with their speed, their work, and all this other stuff, and also to build their clientele. I'll be in Alabama. I can't remember, some week in June. Go on my site. Go on my social media. It's all over there. I'll be in Alabama collaborating with one of my mentees. So if you're in Alabama, you want an install, retie, if you need a repair, we most definitely have to do a consultation. We definitely have to do a consultation for installs, the reties. We won't need to do no consultation. But don't be showing up knowing your hair need more work than a repair, than a retie, and showing up talking about, oh yeah. Because baby, we gonna talk. I'm like, baby, what's going on? Why you just book a retie knowing you need a repair? But anywho, I'll be in Alabama. So if you need that service, you need a loctician in Alabama, I got you. Montgomery, Alabama, that is. And I will be doing hair and scalp analysis for people who just want to see what's going on and want treatments and different things like that. I'm your girl. So I'll see you guys next week. Put your questions in the comments and I will meet you in the comments. Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye.